Bron Harrison here from Be Rhythmic, where we believe in a world where people can heal, grow, be moved and feel good through music. A 14-year-old student in 2016 asked me, "Can I sit my AMusA exam for percussion?" This has never been done before. Here lies a taste of the 2-year journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ricky Zhang. Ricky Zhang is the first person to achieve an AMusA Percussion Performance Exam ever. This is groundbreaking news. Ricky started lessons with me in 2014 at Knox Grammar School. In 2015, he completed Grade 5 Orchestral Percussion. In 2016, he successfully completed Grade 8 Orchestral Percussion. And then 2 years later, after 2 solid years of practice and hard work, this champion just broke the record, making him the first person ever to achieve an AMusA in percussion. This could not have been done without the pedagogy, tuition, support and accompaniment of Alison Pratt, Tzu Chen, James Bryce and Bob Wheatley. After nearly 6 years of teaching the boys at Knox Grammar School, I made my final trip to the school to assist with the examination on the day and be there to set up and rehearse and support Ricky throughout the exam. The only problem was this day coincided with all flights to Sydney being cancelled. I was on a video shoot the day before the exam with Byron Bay Productions and had to leave the shoot early when I heard the news that Sydney Airport was essentially closed due to bad winds. After finding out all the flights were cancelled, I called the airline and frantically searched for flights out of Ballina, Coolangatta, Brisbane and Lismore, but everything was booked out for days. So I did what any good tutor would do and jumped in the car and drove almost 1,000 kilometres from Byron to Sydney and back again so that I could be there for Ricky. I didn't tell Ricky I was there because I didn't want him to worry before the exam, and he was worth every kilometre. Around a week later, James Bryce from the Knox Academy of Performing Arts called to share the good news. "Ricky got it," he proclaimed after singing a fanfare. This is a huge success and never has been done before. Go Ricky, you are amazing. It all started with picking out the pieces. We needed a repertoire that was going to be 30 to 40 minutes. The first piece was on concert snare drum. Then there was a piece on xylophone. Then there was a piece on marimba. One piece is with multi-percussion on over a dozen different instruments. The final piece is on 5 timpani. We warmed up with lots of rudiments. Lots and lots of rudiments. Like paradiddles and double paradiddles at 220 beats per minute in sextuplets. Then we needed to find a piano accompanist. We called over 20 pianists to find someone that was A, available, and B, technically competent. And we found Zhang. Then we pulled some specialist training in with percussionist and four mallet extraordinaire Alison Pratt. Thank you, Alison, for all that you have done with Ricky. And then we rehearsed. And rehearsed. And rehearsed. There were sore hands. Blisters. Coughing fits. And hours. And hours. And hours of prep. Including sitting a grade 5 musicianship exam, day, and night. Oh, and the piano needed amplifying. Thanks, Bob Wheatley. We had a very big checklist. Concert snare, xylophone, hard mallets, marimba, 4 soft mallets, a snare, temple blocks, 3 toms, ride, crash, a ride cymbal, crash cymbal, concert bass drum, a kick drum, a marimba, a gong in C, a gong in F sharp, a tam-tam, a china, 4 mallets, 5 timpani, 2 23-inch, 26, 29 and 32-inch. And then we had to remember our examination slip, stick bag, music, audio setups for speakers and microphones, move all of the chairs out of the way, tune the snare drum to an A, tune the timpani gauges, pegs, all snares off, remember a water bottle, lozenges, all the brakes on, dampener under snares, sound checks, remembering to put our snare on and off in the appropriate places, copies of music for the examiner's program, remembering what to wear, including really comfortable shoes, checking all of the page order was correct on all the stands, remembering stylistic interpretation. The setup alone took over an hour. We also had to practice presentation skills, Ricky's favourite, and he did it. We are so proud of you, Ricky. Thank you to Ricky Zhang, Alison Pratt, Zhang, Bob Wheatley, James Bryce and Knox Grammar School.
Bron Harrison is the author and producer of the Be Rhythmic podcast, sound design by Be Recording. We couldn't do this podcast without our wonderful tutors and students. For more episodes, go to berhythmic.com.au.